Hello, guys, and welcome back to once again another live stream here on the VB Thomas platform. As usually on Tuesdays, we've got the F1 Power Grid racing, another racing video here on the F1 game. Today it is going to be on the Spain track, and we will be going straight into the previous race. Last week we saw Brashman win the race here around Singapore, and we saw Blue and Sol in P2, just Dave in P3, so we didn't catch any of the top leaders in the top three. As we're seeing Che Oliver and who else is there? Matthew also, and then we've got that Red Bull. I can't remember who it was, but he wasn't in the top three either. So let's go straight into the track information of this week, as it is going to be the circuit, the Barcelona Catalunya, as it is going to be the country, well, Spain. The population is going to be around 46 million, with the first Grand Prix being in 1991, so a long time ago, 32 years to be exact. Most Grand Prix won on this track is by Schumacher and Hamilton. They have both won 6. The quali record is going to be around 115.4, and the lap record is 118.4. In my opinion, I do expect that we will be seeing a lap record, but the quali record is just so good that I don't think we will be seeing that getting beaten today. The league owners thought they were going to be low 16s, so that's where my hopes are getting high, seeing 116s, but a 115 is going to be difficult. Maybe high 115s, like 115.9 should be all right, but we'll see going into the qualifying. Right now, let's go straight over to the track layout, as we're going to have a short qualifying and a 50% race afterwards. We're firstly going to do champion division, and afterwards we will be doing elite division for 15 more minutes. uh that's the new layout? I don't think so. The new layout is coming for the actual race, but it was already there last week, so not too sure where this confusion is coming from, but doesn't really matter. Best overtaking opportunities to happen in turn 1, turn 5, turn 12, and the sector 1 straight. Circuit length is going to be around 4.6 kilometers, and the race distance will be around 153 kilometers. Oh, I get what you mean. Oh, right. Oh, my days. I made a big mistake there. Yeah, guys, I know what you mean. The last chicane is gone. Well, that was a mistake of actually the F1, because they put this on their website, I think. I'm not too sure where I got this from, but don't look at the last chicane. Uh, that one should still be there. It's not there on the picture. Let's go straight over to the strategy real quick. I've made once again one mistake. It's always the same with VB Thomas. So the tire degradation is not going to be that high on Spain, but we are going to see a lot of tire overheating probabilities. So, I mean, going on the softs at the beginning of the race is a risk, but I mean, ending on the softs shouldn't be a problem, because your car is a little bit lighter. You've got medium hards or hard mediums is going to be the safest option. Although soft hards could also work if you've got a lot of control over your car. We're going to see an early safety car, and that might happen around lap 5 to lap 10, because there's going to be a lot of battles, close battles on track, because everyone is going to keep it really close to each other, and I don't think there's going to be big gaps forming. Maybe between the top 5 and the top 10 there might be a big gap forming, but I do think there's going to be a lot of groups battling it out with each other, and this always gives a little bit of a higher risk of having a safety car during the beginning stage of the race. So that's why I would suggest to go on the softs if you're easily making it with the tire overheating probability. So let's go straight over to my predictions, as I will be talking about the standings later on. Hello, my name is Phoebe Thomas. I'm going to do the predictions for you. Prediction: two threes. These guys are good, right? Two safety cars. Um, Biggest winner, who is usually not that good in qualifying. Blue and Soul. I'm going with Blue and Soul, biggest winner of the evening. Biggest loser might be Barf Eruptor, like we saw last week. Yep. Go with Barf Eruptor for the biggest loser. Then the top three might be Blue and Soul in P3. P2 is for who is good actually? Matthew in P2. Then we're gonna have Che Oliver back again in P1. Although if I'm missing someone here at the bottom, not really. I don't know these guys. Well, it could be that I know these guys, but I forgot about them. Apologies. So it doesn't seem like the lobby has started yet, so we will be talking a little bit with you guys. I hope everyone is doing all right this fine Tuesday, as I'm doing pretty good myself. And let me know what your predictions are for the actual race. Welcome, DSL Senna. I hope you're doing amazing. You are in the lobby, so I wish you good luck for the actual race, as it is going to be Spain. Always a chaotic race around Spain, you know. The second sector is always a difficult one to make an overtake on. Maybe the long straight. I mean, it's not a really long straight, but it's like it's a straight, you know. And you have DRS there, so it would be a possibility going into turn 10, I think it is. Let me have a quick look. It's probably turn 10, yes. So you coming out of turn sector 2, you might be able to get a block pass into turn 10. I'm doing pretty well myself, yeah. I mean, it's a fine evening. I don't have much to do as I've got 2 weeks of holiday. So having a commentary every now and then isn't too bad, as I can fill my days that way. Yeah, guys, I mean, if you haven't followed the channel yet, make sure you do, as it would be very much appreciated. I'm trying to get my goal of 200 followers to be done as soon as possible. Right now, I've got 183, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be very much appreciated if you can follow the channel. And if you like to rewatch this race, make sure to go to my YouTube channel. You can easily follow that one too, as it would be very much appreciated. And I see, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Very much appreciated. I mean, right now I'm with 185, I think. I'm going to have a quick look at my Twitch channel. Because if we can get 200 tonight, that would be fucking amazing. Thank you very much, Chicken Blunts. It's very much appreciated. So, at how much are we? 187. So, we need 13 more. And if that's going to be happening tonight, I'm going to give a party in Belgium. Everyone is welcome to my party in Belgium. That's not true. I'm not going to give a party because I'm not a party guy, but yeah. I mean, an imaginary party just for all of you. Hilly for the win in Apex. There we go. Hilly, you can do this. I'm not commentating on Apex, unfortunately, as I'm doing champions and elite. But Hilly, I know he's gonna be doing that. I know he's gonna be doing that. And it seems like the lobby is gonna be starting pretty soon. So hopefully we're gonna see some good racing and some good qualifying too. I mean, qualifying for me is always a little bit of a boring thing to watch. Usually with a full qualifying, because then there's like 16 people in the lobby and only one drops out, and it's usually the slowest one because that's what happens in qualifying. But with a short qualifying, I mean, it's 18 minutes of full blasting your car through the field, bam, 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 and I mean, it's a little bit more interesting because you've got fast times all over again, and in Q1, everyone is just driving slow, all doing some sort of weird stuff on track. But yeah, short qualifying. How's it going, mate? I'm excited for champs today. Some new fast drivers since you last commentated them. Most definitely true. I mean, I was there last week, but I didn't see a lot of these guys, including Senna here, who joined the chat. Hope he's doing all right, and I hope he's gonna be able to get into the top 5 this evening. I mean, this gave me a little bit of a like, that video of like, so Leclerc and Sainz were in the same car, and there's this one guy, and he says to Sainz, "I hope there's gonna be a P3 for you," and then Sainz was like, "Why only a P3?" Oh, that was such a iconic. That was such an iconic video. All right, guys, they are going underway for the qualifying here. The quality is also better. I hope. I hope the quality is better. I tried to get the quality better. Ooh. Hold up. What is going on with my Wi-Fi? Ooh. Ooh. Hold up, guys. Oh, there we go. It was connected with my phone. Now it isn't anymore, so we've got 60 megabytes to work with. That's not too bad. 60 megabytes of downloading speed. Uploading speed. Uploading speed, not downloading speed. So I hope the quality is better too than last week, because I found out something new, which makes my quality of the stream a little bit better. So I'm gonna have a quick look myself during the stream if the quality is better. It does appear like it. Last week it was a little bit shitty, but right now it seems to be all good. As it is gonna be 1080, 60 frames per second, so... Yep. Last week it was... I think it was 720 with 48 frames per second, so... That's what's up there. So we've got Hassan already out on the lap, as he is gonna be in Sector 3, if I'm not mistaken. I know the track myself. Well, apparently I don't know the track, because he is in Sector 1. Sector 2. And I thought he was there, Sector 3, going into that fast right-hander, but apparently he wasn't. And I wonder who is going to be getting into the top 3 in qualifying today, because as Jack said, there's going to be a lot of people new in the lobby, including... Let me have a quick look. M. Verstappen, we've got Pon, we've got Big Harv, we've got Senna, Typerfit. I think these no, actually Fish Tech is definitely a new guy, but I'm not 100% sure about Big Harv. Like Fish, Verstappen, Barf, Senna, and Lemons. All right, yeah, I did do Barf and Lemons, but Senna, Verstappen, and Fish I didn't. Harv also. There we go. Yeah, imagine me saying now that, for example, Harv is a new driver while he is an admin or something. That would be catastrophic. I mean, I'm glad I didn't. All right, let's go with a quali lap. The two real goats of Verstappen and Senna. There we go. Hello, not Dave. Is that going to... Is it towards me? I'm not Dave. I'm VB Thomas, the one and only. Gang, gang. Hassan right now in Sector 2. He doesn't have the fastest first sector, so that will most definitely not be the fastest lap in the qualifying today, as there is going to be a yellow flag in Sector 3, and that might be the Alfa Romeo. Might be Stiggy, might be Matthew. You're not Dave. Well, I could... Well, yeah. Is that a positive thing that I'm not Dave, or is it not? That is the question for you to answer, because I would like to know the answer. Stiggy, fastest lap right now, 117.4, not too bad. A 117.0 from Che. We've got Orion just coming across the line with a 117.2, not too bad himself. As Pawn, the new guy, I think he's the new guy, right? He's not the new guy, apparently. Alright, I haven't commentated on him yet. But I do think he's new. And for some reason. He is having a 153.1, so I think he's running a F1 1996 car. There we go. There we go. Love to see it. I don't even have an idea who Dave is. Is that... What is this Discord? Is that the Rupture guy? Or is it, Fear? Yeah. Fear. Yep. What? Rob Williams? Davis Rupture, yeah. Yep. I know him. I mean, sometimes he's a bit vague in the commentators chat, but it doesn't really matter. He never really replied to my message, so I'm kind of, I mean, how do I say this? Hurt. I'm butthurt that he didn't reply my message. It is what it is. You can't always expect people to reply to your messages. You know what the oh welcome Larcy. You know what the thing is with older people. I'm not gonna say old people because you guys are definitely not old, but when you're above 30, there is some sort of trend with you guys that you don't reply to messages. Like my brother is 33. He never replies to messages. My girlfriend's brother is 30, like 31 or something. Never replies to messages. My like how do I say this? My manager, I don't know. He's like 30, 35 or something. He doesn't reply to messages either. Yeah, that's why I said older, not old, because I'm 20 myself. Like, yeah, 30 is older than 20, you know? So yeah, that's why I said not old, you know, just older. Apologies, Jock. Rob Williams coming across the line with a 118.8. And I'm not seeing I'm not seeing the 115s I was saying. Not even the 116s I was saying, but yeah. 117s. It is something. It is something. It might be because of that. No, because of that corner that got changed during 10. That should make it even faster. But it didn't. Orion Lemons, 117.0. He is one of the new guys, and he puts the fastest lap in the qualifying here. Most definitely true, Jock. Most definitely true. I feel 70. Bro, I needed to work in the garden today together with my dad. I need to, you know, guys, you might not know it, but I've got what's it called? Arthrosis in my back. Bro, when I'm just working in the garden, I feel like I'm gonna die soon due to oldness. Elderness? Oldness? Whatever the word is. Bro, this is not F121. 115. No, but the guys in the admin chat said, yeah, we are gonna see low 16s. Bro, I'm seeing 117.0 today. Not that I'm saying that they're slow or anything, but it could be a little bit faster. Thomas, you're just noob. Oh, no way. No way he said that. Me, most definitely not odd qualifying you in career. That is so... Orion is on the lap. He is going to come into the pits. All right. The long expected... How do I say this? Long expected prospect of the F1 power grid here. DSL Senna. There will be 16s by the end. There we go. But I don't think we're gonna see low 16s. Low 16s is just a little bit too optimistic. You did say that, right, Jack? I'm not too sure. Senna. Oh, he's on an outlap. I thought he was gonna be... Oh, Larcy. What is this? Alright, Senna is going. He's got a guy right in front of him, though, so he's got to watch out if he's a little bit faster. I think it's Hassan. No, it's not Hassan. It's Che Oliver, so he doesn't have to worry about that, as Che Oliver is one of the faster guys here in qualifying. And in the race, because I think he's in P1. Wait, hold up. Did I get the right standings on? Yeah, I did. Alright, Che Oliver in P1. And we've got... I'm gonna have my phone with me, because that is gonna be... a little bit better. Here. Phoebe Thomas. Standings. Che Oliver, P1. Stiggy right behind him, though. Not too far behind, as it's gonna be 23 points. And we are seeing Brashman in P3, Blue and Soul in P4, and Just Dave in P5. These guys are not doing a bad job here in the actual standings, as I think Giselle Senna had a little bit of an incident. As he's gonna get chased by the other guys. He's got the Williams guy right behind him, so he's got to watch out there. And I'm not too sure if he's going for another lap. He's coming into the pits. So we might be switching over to Hassan, as he is on a fast lap, I'm pretty sure. But is he gonna put himself in the top 10? That will be the question of today. Let's go straight over to the constructors. Oh, no, no, no. That's not Rob from Divergent. I haven't heard Rob in a long time. He joined the stream once, but it's been a long time. I should message him, actually, because he was making a website that I was going to use, but he didn't anymore. So Mercedes is leading the championship. Oh my days, 328 points. They are more than 100 points in front of Aston Martin. And I think Mercedes is gonna win the constructors, guys. It is already confirmed. Big points for Mercedes there. I'm gonna have a quick look with the F1 power grid here. I'm gonna have a quick look if anything has been said. Doesn't seem like it. We had a go already a couple of minutes ago. Hassan has put himself in P13. What? Fancy graphics like Upmark? What did he... What? He told me that he was gonna explain to me how he got them, but I don't understand how he gets them though. Because he paid for it and I don't have the money to pay for it. A 116.8 from Che. Not too bad, not too bad. It's not gonna be 116 lows, but 116.8 most definitely makes me happy. Orion will have to improve a little bit. And hopefully he can, as that will make the qualifying a little bit more interesting. Yeah, he paid. He paid like it was more than 30 bucks for his equipment. So I don't know why, but I don't have the money for that, bro. I don't have the money for that. Told me, yeah, you have to buy it. I was like, no. But like in the South African accent, so he's like, yo, bro. No, I cannot do a South African accent. I just need to talk a little bit Dutch with a little bit of English in the mix, you know. Yeah. Larcy. He always says it like that. Larcy. Oh, he's on PC. Upmark is on PC. Orion, is he gonna get the pole today? I'm not too sure. As he didn't catch the fastest first sector though. I'm not too sure if he will catch the fastest second sector too, but it does seem like he's catching a lot of time throughout the corners. Oh, by the way, everyone, I've touched the wheel after 6 months of not racing. And it was horrible. I crashed into the wall, not on purpose. Well, it was a bit on purpose, but it was just to create a safety car. But yeah, I didn't have anything. I couldn't get the benefit out of it. Orion comes across the line. Oh my days. He had the fastest second sector. He had the fastest third sector. But his first sector is a little bit slower than Chase. And he's not gonna get pole. It's just really close though. Yeah, I had a headache from playing F1 because it's been like... How long has it been? 6 months since I've touched the wheel, so of course. I get a couple of headaches every now and then. I used to play Ark. I quit playing it because I had headaches too, so... Let's have a quick look at the bottom here, because Fish and Nolesley both are still in the pits. Might have a penalty. The qualifying ban could be a possibility. No, I'm not going to play it more. I don't like it anymore. Hyperfit is also on a lap. The Haas driver, I'm not too sure where he is in the standings, but it doesn't seem like he is in the top 10 anywhere. He's going a little bit slower as he wants to let the AlphaTauri through. It was a dangerous place to park on, not too sure. 116.7. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of effort into the qualifying today. A 116.8 is the best thing the guys will be doing today. But I do expect some guy. I mean, I'm not too sure if there's gonna be still time to come out of the pits. I mean, one lap is a 116, so they might have just enough time. But I'm pretty sure they all will be starting on medium, so they can use that extra soft tire during the qualifying, because otherwise you would be using that in the race. There we go. Che Oliver already comes out of the pits, so he will be going for one more lap in the Spain Grand Prix, maybe even two. No, he's not gonna make two, but he's definitely gonna be trying one more lap, as we want to make the admin Jack proud, also called Manic. Jack, where does that name come from? Manic. Explain. Explain it to me, please. Sticky has joined again. GT7. No, I'm not gonna buy GT7. It's fucking expensive. I might buy ACC for some reason. I'm already hired for an endurance race, but I don't even have the game, so yeah. Well, that is now going to work out pretty well. I'm gonna cross the last couple of corners for Che Oliver. He is gonna slow down, and we will be driving along with his POV. Now coming across the last corner, down the main straight, full throttle, and will this be a better lap for the Mercedes driver? We are not sure. Yeah, I do want to drive ACC for some reason. I need to buy the game and all the DLCs and all that stuff, so I'll need to calculate if I'm going to be doing that or not. Che Oliver coming into sector 1, coming into sector 2 actually, as he has the fastest first sector. Oh, these lines. You know, guys, just watching Che Oliver putting a perfect qualifying lap gives me some sort of chills. Look at this corner taken. Oh, how do you go full throttle throughout that corner? Oh my days, that is not human, guys. And he's really the fastest guy on the track right now, as he has the fastest second sector too. Oh, will it be an improvement? I do think so, as he almost invalidates there coming onto that curve. He didn't though. He goes through fourth. Well, in fourth throughout that corner. That's pretty interesting. Coming across the line, a 116.5. There you've got it, Jack. There you've got it. Orion coming into sector 2. Sticky joined again. I think he has some connection issues. Into turn 10. Improvement for Orion. I want to have a quick look with how much he is improving. I can't see it. But will this be a better lap than Che Oliver's? It could happen, but the chances are quite slim. Dan puts himself in P2, not too bad. 116.6, 2/10 of an improvement, will put himself in P3. Big Harv, not too bad of a lap either, in P4. And it seems like that's going to be your qualifying. Noticeably is going to come across the line with a 118.8. And he's going to put himself in P16. Palm is the only guy who's still going to be on a lap. But it seems like he has dropped out of the lap with a 119.1. That's not a lap that is champion worthy. But I'm pretty sure he is going to be trying to get those positions back in the actual race. If you can just keep it consistent, you know, why not? Why not? And are there actually people with 0 points already? I want to have a quick look. That would be very funny. That would be very funny. There are a lot of people with 0 points. Orion, but he hasn't raced yet. Hyundai? Who is Hyundai? I've never seen this guy in the lobby yet. Alright, Hyundai, Andre, Chris, Verstappen. All right, Verstappen is new. Fish is new. Senna is new. Jay Haas. I know this guy from somewhere, but he hasn't been in the lobby yet. Or maybe he has, but I'm not too sure. There we've got our Barbosan guy. I think it's Barbosan. He's from Barbosa. No. Barbados. Oh my god, I was saying that guy from... that guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Barbosa. Oh my days, there's only 2,000s between 10 and Orion. Barbados. Barbados driver, Jay Oliver. I don't think he's actually Barbados, but doesn't really matter. Mac and cheese, you're Irish. Oh, that's nice. I'm coming to Ireland in a couple of months for an internship. 3 or 4 months, it depends on. Haas, yeah, I know Haas. He's the guy that drove in the Alpine in Divergent. Yeah. Who's driving an Alpine? Oh wait, I gotta plug in my PC. I will be right back with you guys. Oh no, it is raining. I'm seeing flashbacks of my race 2 hours ago. Oh, that was something horrible. I was racing with Larcy around Spain, and I can assure you, racing around Spain in wet weather conditions is the most horrible thing there is. Especially against the AI. Like, the AI was on 85, which is not that amazing. Oh my days, that shit was difficult. I couldn't keep my car on track for some reason, and the McLaren was just so ass. It wasn't a career, so now we are just waiting for all the drivers to pick their tires, and I'm not too sure what tires they will be going on, probably intermediates, so I won't have to go through all the tires. Well, I mean, at least we've got the same tires for everyone, so we're gonna keep it a little fair to everyone. Well, I mean, choosing the tires is not that it's not fair, but it's just, you know, something. Choosing tires. Well, you could benefit from choosing tires, but when you don't really know when there's going to be a safety car and when there's not. Like in Australia, you would just go from softs to mediums. But that's not what the guys did, I think. Because you've got those red flags, right? You don't have that in an actual F1. Well, in a league race. But you do have the safety car that could influence your race really heavily, and that's not something you've got with only intermediate tires, because everyone is just going to come into the pits whenever safety car comes out, just choosing new intermediate tires. Or you stay on the old intermediate tires, but you might have some troubles. Everyone who's still watching, I hope you're having a fine evening here looking at my stream. If you haven't followed the stream already, I'm trying to meet 200 followers by the end of the week. So if you haven't already, make sure you do so, as that would be very much appreciated. I've got 3 more streams this week, with this one included. So hopefully I can get there. Or I will be buying some followers. I will not. That's not something I support. Buying followers, it's not how you create a real channel, you know. You've got people buying 3,000, 4,000 followers, just it's not fair, guys. So, We're here at the F1 Power Grid. It is round 6 of Season 5. It's lights out. And away we go as everyone is going already. Big Harv made a move already on Orion. As it seems like he's going to try and make a move on 10-2. He is ghosted though. A lot of people are ghosted. So this might be a connection issue from the EA game. And he has made the move. Trying to make a move down. He is. Big Harv already has a little bit of a snap there. Orion also has a snap. Barveruptor now tries to make a move on the AlphaTauri driver. He has already made that work. And Big Harv is going to be the next target of the Aston Martin driver. Now just Dave also ghosted. It seems like everyone is ghosted. Not sure what's happening there. Or if it's only my game. Blue and Soul going around the outside. Is that going to be move done here? Throughout. So, ooh, he's going wide. What's happening there? Might have... Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Blue and Soul. Ah, this lobby is glitched probably. Cannot go further or something. I'm not too sure. Blue and Soul is unfortunately not gonna be your biggest winner of the evening. I mean, if he gets into the top 3, that would be amazing. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. As it doesn't seem like that's showing for me. Dan is still ghosted. Is any of the admins watching this? Please acknowledge that the lobby is glitched. And that everyone is ghosted. Migrating host. Blue and Soul has left the session. And we might be seeing a restart of the session indeed. There's a yellow flag. Fish of Verstappen. Verstappen is coming into the pits. Might have some troubles with his front wing. If I'm starting to see people leave, that means that we're gonna be sticky now around the outside of Orion. Beautifully done. But I'm not too sure if these guys are allowed to overtake each other throughout. Yeah, everyone is leaving the session. We might be having a restart. Might be having a restart. I'm gonna have a quick look, guys. At the Discord. If we're gonna have a restart or not. Alright guys, everyone who is watching the Champion Division and is racing a Champion Division race, it is going to be a restart of the lobby. So we will be restarting the lobby. So please leave the lobby, as I will be doing the same, and we will be restarting the lobby to the Champion Division drivers. Thank you very much, and we will be right back with you. Yeah, yeah. Hello, guys, and welcome back. We are having a lobby restart, and these guys are going to be racing again. But I think I lost all my watchers, unfortunately, due to that. I think so. 6 watchers. Well, you know, it would be appreciated if we... Like last week, we had 19 on average. That was crazy, but today it's not going to be that, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we can get the stream back up a little bit. As things are looking like right now, 6 watchers is the average of the usual leagues. So, I mean, can't blame the F1 Power Grid. Oh. So let's go through the grid real quick. Everyone is going to be on the intermediate tires today. Che in P1, Tan in P2, and Orion in P3. Big Harv in P4, Stiggy in P5, Barv, Eruptor in P6, Blue and Soul in P7, Matthew in P8, Mac and Cheese in P9. We've got Just Dave in P10, Senna in P11. I expected more from him. Typerfit, the American, in P12. And then we've got Hassan in P13. Verstappen in P14, Rob Williams in P15, Knowlesley in P16, Paul in P17, and then we've got Fish Tech Madam Oh, Madman. Sorry. Yeah, Madam Fish Tank. Mrs. Fish Tank. Oh, I can't anymore, guys. Oh, these jokes are getting worse each week. Oh, and we're already 1 hour into the stream, so I need to get a refund. Right, so disqualification for Matthew, disqualification for Hassan. But we're all good. We're all good. And we are here with the lobby restart. Season 5, round 6 of the Spain Grand Prix. We are today on the circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. It is going to be 5 red lights here in Spain. And away we go, as everyone might have a little... Oh, it's ghosting again. It's ghosted again. This is not my Wi-Fi, right? This is not my Wi-Fi, right? Everyone is ghosted again. There we go. Ghosting, ghosting. I'm not too sure if the guys are going to be ghosting through each other. Because this is... Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Barf. What is happening with Barf? Oh, the McLaren guy is... It's just so annoying with the ghosting and all that stuff. Are they actually ghosting through each other, or is it not happening? Well, Aw is getting dropped back all the way to P16 as Blue and Soul made a move down the inside there. The Williams driver will take a lot of curve down the inside, and Verstappen has lost a little bit of traction. We will go straight back to Stiggy as he finds himself right behind the Aston Martin, who is still glitching there. Barvaruptor. No, I don't think it's... Yeah, I mean, Barvaruptor has some ass Wi-Fi right now. But I'm not too sure why everyone is ghosting right now. I mean... Is everyone ghosting? Yeah, they are. Interesting. Barf is just on another planet. He's... No, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. Ooh, the Red Bull driver going a little bit wide there. Mac and cheese, the Irish. The Irish lad. Irish. And we've got just Dave in P8. Matthew in P9. Followed by Senna. Not doing too bad here. Getting a couple of points. He has gained 1 position already, with Noelessly being in P11. 5 positions gained. Blue and Soul is going to be the biggest loser of the evening, with 6 positions lost. But he might be able to get those positions back up here during the Spain Grand Prix. Hopefully he can, as I said already during the introduction. A lot of guys are going to be really close to each other, and that's what we're seeing today. There are some dirty air parts on the track, especially here in Sector 2. So they're not going to be able to overtake, but they're going to be able to keep it close to each other throughout the track and throughout the race. Just in general, Blue and Soul, who's trying to keep his car on track there. Barvaruptor, is he still glitching throughout the race? It does seem like it, as this is going to be a little bit frustrating for the guys up front. Not really for the guys up front, but for the guys behind Barvaruptor, because he's just... Ooh, Sticky went a little bit too deep there going into that corner, as he might have lost his braking point. Now is getting chased by his teammate Matthew, but it seems like Matthew is just letting Sticky go through. And he might be having some troubles on the wet weather here. Is it already wet tire conditions? I don't think so, as it will be a little bit drier at the end of the race. Fastest lap for Che Oliver, 129 point something. We've got Big Harv not too far behind, 1.3 seconds, so he might be able to get those 10s back up. We've got Dan in P3. He's going to be able to make a move on Big Harv whenever he keeps on driving like this, although he has a little bit of a snap coming out of that corner there. It is a long right-hander, so wouldn't expect too much from the guys to go through that full speed. Now we've got Senna in P10. 4 10s behind Matthew, so we might be able to see a move. The first move of the AlphaTauri driver here in this division. And I hope he's going to be able to get a couple of points on the board already for the AlphaTauri team and himself in the drivers championship. Because, you know, going into your first race of a new league, it's always exciting and always fun. But unfortunately, you can easily just drop out of the league again when you are not performing. You might think of yourself, yeah, what am I doing here? I'm just gonna leave and start all over again in another league. That's what a lot of guys doing. So I would love to see these guys just getting some good points the first race. What Senna might not know is that everyone is getting points. So even if you finish in top 20, well, in P20, you're gonna get points. Che Oliver with once again the fastest lap. Yeah, it's rainy weather, so we're not going to be able to see a lot of overtakes today. The guys are struggling to keep their car on track, and just keeping it clean is always a little bit difficult in rainy weather. So I do expect these guys to keep it behind each other, just focus on their own race instead of battling other people. Nolas Lee is getting chased by Blue and Soul. The Aston Martin driver had a little bit of an unlucky thing happening before. He already overtook Typerfit, I think, or did he get overtaken? I don't think so. But Verstappen lost the position too, as Blue and Soul is taking a wide line throughout that corner. And we did see Nolas Lee taking a tight line throughout that corner, so I'm not too sure which one is the fastest. I tried it myself, and I think the tight line is a little bit faster, timing-wise, but I'm not too sure if you've got the speed into the next corner then. Orion, who is already 2.3 seconds behind 10. So the top three really has taken a little bit of a distance from the rest of the grid. As we've got 10 being pretty close to Big Harv, 5 tenths between the two. It might be that 10 is going to be able to overtake Harv down the main straight. They're not going to have the DRS, but they might be able to get the ERS to work out here. And is going to have the fastest lap of 129.0. That's not too bad. He's going down the first corner. He's not going to be able to make the move, but Orion is getting chased from behind too. It does seem like he has overtaken Barveruptor here. Barvu is having a little bit of a struggle with his Wi-Fi connection, just Dave just made, who just got overtaken by Stiggy, but he's trying to make the move back again on the Alfa Romeo guy. Doesn't feel too confident throughout this corner here, as he's lifting every now and then, but Stiggy had a better exit, and he's going to be taking the lead out of these two. ESL Senna. Senna not too bad himself at the moment, trying to keep up the pace with Matthew up front. 7 tenths behind is not too bad, as Blue and Soul is still stuck behind Knowlesley. And still being pretty close to Big Harv, so this is going to be the scenario we will be seeing all race, with the guys being pretty close to each other, but not close enough to make a move. And Dan, who had a little bit of a snap there coming into that corner, we're already 5 laps into the race. And usually with rainy weather, we're going to be seeing a lot of track invalidations, as we see Paul. Ooh, safety car already. Interesting. Is anyone going to come into the pits? When is it going to be dry weather? That is going to be the question. Because if it's going to be dry weather pretty soon, we might be able to pit onto the new tires already, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It is not going to be the case. And the thing is, if you come into the pits to go from wets to dry tires, it is more difficult that way than the other way around, because if you're going from dry to wet tires, the track is gonna feel more grippy on your wet tires. Well, not more grippy, but you're gonna spin less easy. Instead of going on to wet tires again, you can just go onto dry tires and just try to make it work. But of course the track is going to be a little bit wet. You've got to work that out, so it will be a bigger risk to go onto the dry tires instead of the wet tires, of course. By the way, Larcy, what was up with my Schumacher and Hamilton thingy? Most Grand Prix won. Schumacher and Hamilton both won 6, so I'm not too sure what's up with your comment there, but safety car is going to be there. The guys are not coming into the pits. Paul is though, but he might have some front wing damage, as the safety car is gonna be standing still after turn 4. Turn 3 it is. Apologies. Yeah, what is wrong with that? Schumann Ham. Yeah? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Schumacher, his abbreviation. Yeah, why not fully? Because it doesn't fit on the screen. And it doesn't fit in my head. Both 3-letter. No, no, it has to be Schumacher, Schum, and Ham. You know, both ending on the M. And for some reason it sounds a little bit better. If I put sh, that is gonna be... Oh, I should be doing MSC. Because that were Schumacher's abbreviations. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time. Because I know SCH is gonna be Schumacher, Mick Schumacher. Yeah, Michael Schumacher, just MSC. I think it was MSC, right? Or was it... Who was MSC? Was that Mick Schumacher or was that Michael Schumacher? I think I need to look that up. Yes, what are you saying yes to? Alright, MSC and Ham. Hammy boy. There we go. I mean, you know, guys, this is really annoying with the cars being a little bit glitched. We're not seeing the top 3 being glitched, although, yeah, we do. Shea Oliver is not glitched. Dan isn't either, but the other guys are. Let's see his boat. What? Largely, that is not true, because Schumacher had other abbreviations than Michael. Well, Mick had other abbreviations than Michael. Automat is so annoying. No, that's not true. I'm doing that myself. Like, it tells me, oh, someone has put a bad message. And I'm the one saying, yeah, it is a good message or it isn't. And if you put into the... That is not true, Larcy. That is not true. You are lying. Have a look up. Mick Schumacher had SCH and Michael Schumacher MSC. Mick Schumacher did that on purpose, of not using the same abbreviations. Because you cannot swear in my chat. This is a friendly, free chat. No, friend. No, 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 no. This is a. How do I say this? A swear word free chat. Although I'm the one swearing all the time on my stream, but I can because I've got Tourette's. There we go. You know, Larcy, you're telling my automat is annoying, but you are more annoying. By the way, are you gonna buy Assetto Corsa? Are you gonna buy Assetto Corsa? We should be racing against each other on Assetto Corsa, actually. But I just bought the new game of MLB, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be... buying the Assetto Corsa race. LA game. Safety car doesn't seem to come in yet. Matthew has left the session. As this lobby is glitched again, I think. We have been behind the safety car already more than 2 laps. RC is sending me... Make sure my close. What? Oh, I thought it was though. No, he drove with... Wait, hold up. I'm gonna be looking at those things. Hold up, F1. I'm gonna go all the way to last year, or was it 2 weeks ago? Oh my days, they've got so many races. 1 month ago. Oh no, I've got to go to the playlists. 2022 United States Grand Prix. I will be going to that one. Race highlights. There we go. Is the the thing is not there. There is this. Oh, he indeed choose MSC. Oh, yeah. Apologies, then it's my mistake. I thought he wasn't. It is weird, actually, if you think about it. I don't know if it's cross-gen. Why wouldn't it be? I think it is. I'm gonna ask the owner. Hold up. There we go. Alright, Paul has left the session. Interesting, because he just sorted himself out, well, behind the safety car. So, I'm not too sure why that is, but we will be racing again. Okay, Oliver being in P1. He's gonna go. Will he be winning this race? That is going to be the question. It is still going to be raining very hard. Big Harv is right behind him. Che Oliver. Ooh, weaving. This might be a penalty for Che Oliver there. A lot of weaving going on as Big Harv has caught up to the... I think it's a British driver, but it could also be Barbados. Barvariptor getting overtaken by a couple of guys. It seems like his Wi-Fi is still not there. Stiggy and Mac and Cheese were not doing too bad. Mac and Cheese who already gained 4 positions here during the race from start to lap 10, and not doing too bad. Blue and Soul, who is getting overtaken, or is overtaking the Alpine driver. And I think Just Dave also made a move on Barf Eruptor as he got into P7. Barf Eruptor came back to P5 for some reason there. That is really interesting. Oh my days. He should be leaving the race for some reason. Yeah, he should really be leaving the race. This is just not drivable, you know. He's just glitching all over the... I'm gonna buy ACC when I have the seat. I don't even think you're gonna buy the seat, Larcy. You are already promising me that for 2 years that you're gonna buy a sim rig. You don't. I know you aren't. Like last time you were gonna buy a sim online and then it didn't happen anymore, all that stuff. I got you exposed, buddy. Oh, Barf making a move on Orion. Laggy shit happening here as Orion has a little bit of traction loss there coming through turn 2. There's a big pile up here right behind Matthew. We've got Matthew, Senna, Blue and Soul, Nolasi, Rob, Hassan, Typerfit, all within 1 second of each other. Senna taking the white line again, with Matthew gaining a couple of tens there throughout that corner. No, I'm not talking about the cable. I'm talking about a real seat and all that stuff. You told me you were gonna buy a seat, but you weren't. Actually, getting chased from by Rob Williams here in Sector 2, going into Sector 3 pretty soon. And again, these guys are not able to make a move work in the rainy weather conditions. For some reason, it's giving me a headache that no one is getting an overtake done. I'm gonna undo my cap real quick because I want to just rest my head onto the seat, because I don't really have much to talk about right now, as nobody is making a move on each other. They're all pretty close. But again, Spain is not an easy track to make a move on. You have a job, Larcy? Where are you working? That is crazy. I didn't think you were a worker, to be honest. Oh, Barvariptor. No, it was Big Harv going a little bit wide there throughout that corner. So he will be happily, not happily, probably, taking P3. I mean, it could have ended up worse for the Red Bull driver. Stan is in P2 right now, trying to close down the gap to Che Oliver. I'm not too sure if that's going to be happening, although Tan does have the speed here around Spain, as he already gained 1/10 onto the Mercedes driver there. Albert Han Vakkenwiller. Nice. Fastest second sector for the Alpine driver. So we might still be able to see him getting into that P1 position. As Barvariptor and Orion having a battle again, with Barvariptor getting dropped back all the way to P7. And now he's back up in P5. And he is onto the grid. And he isn't anymore. Yeah, this is just chaos. Oh my days. Space. Spacing. Stan with the fastest lap of 1:15.5 as he loses time down the main straight. So I think Che Oliver has a little bit more speed throughout the main straight. And just straights in general, I think that's setup wise. Stick it right behind the Red Bull driver. Oh, he loses his car, but he... Oh, beautifully done by the Alfa Romeo driver. That's the second time today that has happened to him, but I mean, he kept it on the track and controlled his car back again. You know, it is like... How do I say this? Like, you're on a bike, you're almost dropping off your bike, but all of a sudden, last minute, you control your bike again and just keep on driving, you know? It's something like that. All the way at the back of the grid, these guys are still pretty close to each other, but not close enough to make a move work. It seems like it's not raining anymore, is it? Sun in P14 getting chased by his teammate Typerfit. Both Haas drivers not getting a lot of points on the board today for the Haas team. As I hope F123 will be a little bit better. The guys are coming into the pits here at the top two, as they will be going on to new tires. Big Harv is staying out one more lap. Medium tires selected for Che Oliver. What is Barv going on? He's glitching throughout the pit. Even throughout the pit, he's glitching. Matthew is staying out one more lap. As I wonder if these guys are gonna be... It is still raining though, so I'm not too sure why the guys came into the pits so early, but are they struggling? That is going to be my question. Che Oliver, is he struggling? Gonna have a quick look with the leader. Orion has left the session. He was into the pit, so he did that on purpose. Are they losing time on the leaders? It doesn't appear like it, so it... Oh, maybe it was. Throughout that corner, he lost a little bit of time. DRS is enabled, so it might be that it is dry already. But not dry enough, so it might be a good decision for the intermediate tires to come into the pits right now. And is Big Harv gonna get a position here? Migrating host. Blue and Soul has left the session, so we might be able to see a lobby glitch again. Hassan has made the overtake on Rob Williams. A lot of guys came into the pits today. After that, safety car. Safety car. What am I saying, guys? I don't even know. Hassan is coming into the pits. Everyone is coming into the pits. And now we will be seeing if Che Oliver is going to be overtaking Big Harv. It does appear like it. So not a good strategy from the Red Bull driver, as he will get overtaken by 10 once again. And maybe even the Aston Martin too. And that is not going to be very great for Big Harv, as Big Harv as Barvariptor is just lagging all over the place. And wait, Big Harv is still in P3. Hold up, he is on hard tires though. Barvariptor on soft tires. He's getting chased by Mac and Cheese's teammate, 4.8 seconds. So not too bad himself, as he's getting chased by Just Dave and Sticky right behind them. Orion and Blue and Soul both coming into the pits right now. Sniperfit is trying to make a move around the outside of the AlphaTauri driver. They're touching, and it is going to be Typerfit. Ooh, Senna leaves the space. He's gonna let him go through too, as he knew that that was not the right thing he did there, defending wise or overtaking wise. And he's just giving the position back. Great job from Senna there. Sniperfit is just gonna extend the lead. 1.6 seconds right now. We've got DRS. So Big Harv has made the move on Barv Eruptor again, as Barv is glitching all over the place again. 4 seconds between Tan and Che, as it seems like Che really had good pace on the dry tires right now, as then he might have a wet tire setup on to try and gain a lot of speed during the wet tire conditions. Stiggy is pretty close to Just Dave, but not close enough to make a move, as the Alfa Romeo driver is trying to get a couple of points on the board for the team here. And it seems like Alfa Romeo is not doing too bad, but better is the Red Bull team, as they are in P3 and P5. Mercedes team, who is represented by only one driver, Jay Oliver, today. Now we've got the Alpine team with 10 in P2 and Nolisi in P11. As the Red Bull driver, no, it is Just Dave, and the McLaren driver goes a little bit wide there coming out of that corner. Stiggy, who is looking to make a move down the inside, but it's not going to work, as we will be going on to Hassan right behind Nolisi. He's not close enough, and it's really difficult around Spain to make a move, as Jay Oliver catches the fastest lap of the week here, 119 point something. As that is not beating the lap record here around Spain. Stiggy now down the main straight. Is he going to be making a move on Just Dave? It doesn't appear like it, although he has the DRS and he's going to make a move down the inside, and he has made the move work. Stiggy, Dave just has a better exit throughout that corner. He's going to try and make a move back again on the Alfa Romeo driver, but it's not going to be working, as Stiggy will gladly take P6 there from the McLaren driver. Now his next target is going to be Mac and Cheese. Mac and Cheese, who was looking at a 4 seconds distance between himself and Barv Eruptor, made it back again to 1.8 seconds. Stiggy right behind Mac and Cheese, so we might be able to see a move from those guys pretty soon. So we've got Hassan still within 1 second of Nolisi, so they might be able to make a move into Sector 2, going into Sector 3. Maybe the main straight, you know, Just Dave is still pretty close behind Stiggy, and Stiggy is not going to have the DRS yet. Maybe if he catches a lot of time here through Sector 3, but I don't see that happen. Although, maybe. Well, where is the DRS detection point? It's right before this corner, and he's not going to have it. So we've got Just Dave having the DRS, but he doesn't have a lot of straight line speed, I feel like it. And he's not really gaining a lot of time here, even with the DRS. But these guys are not in the lobby anymore. Paul and Verstappen, I think. They both left the session, so. Saw a move here. I can't remember who it was. Oh, I think it's Stiggy. He lost his car again. Yep, Stiggy is not very consistent today, Senna. He is keeping it clean though. Senna just waiting for that guy to get past. Now he's got the Ferrari right behind him. He's gonna defend the inside line. But he's got heated tires, so he's gotta watch out there. But yeah, I mean, Senna is giving a good impression. Not really pace-wise, but sportsmanship-wise. And I think sportsmanship is more important than pace, in my opinion. Yellow flag in Sector 3. That is gonna be Just Dave, as he's the only McLaren on the grid right now. Stiggy caught up with Dave again. but it seems like he has still lost the position. Dave coming into the pits. He might have front wing damage there, and that is going to be fatal for his race, as we're already in lap 19, going into lap 20 right now. No, it is not going to be lap 20. We're still in lap 19. Typerfit making a move down the inside of Matthew there, as that will be moved on for the Haas driver. Good points for the Haas team here, as they're in P7 and P10. It is going to be very important for the Haas team to get a lot of points on the board, as they're finding themselves in P7 right now in the constructors. Mercedes leading the championship with Aston Martin in P2. They're gonna catch a couple of points with Barveruptor being in P4 today, Blue and Sol being in P18. That's not gonna be great points for the Aston Martin team on his part, but still, I mean, it's a good shot for the Aston Martin team to get a little bit away from the Ferrari team, as it seems like Fish... No, it's not going to be Ferrari, it's going to be Alfa Romeo, but they're not going to get a lot of points on the Alfa Romeo team, as they're both in P6 and P8 today. Paul and Verstappen are making a move on each other, but I think these guys are not in the lobby, so I'm not going to focus on that. I think they're not in the lobby, right? Are they ghosting through each other? Yeah, they're not in the lobby. This is AI racing. Right? Is this AI racing? I'm not too sure, actually. Yeah, it is. Yep, it is AI racing. Sun in P10. Pretty close to Lowlessly. But I was saying... Oh, yeah. Alfa Romeo is not gonna be losing a couple of points on Aston Martin, as they find themselves in P7 and P8. As it seems like one driver just lost his traction there, and it might be Matthew, or it might be Stiggy. It might be Bode, as Typerfit overtook Bode. I think it might be Stiggy, though. Losing another traction here in Spain. I don't think he's very consistent in Spain today. Still 13 more laps to go in the race, as we've got the Williams team in P4. Not doing too bad, but today they're not there, unfortunately, with Rob Williams in P14, Paul in P15. No, it's going to be Red Bull. Oh, it's going to be Red Bull. Williams is all the way at the bottom of the grid, aren't they? Where is Williams? Oh, Williams is in P5, I think. I'm not too sure. Alpine is in P8. I can't read it. Apologies. The Alfa Romeo guy trying to make a move down the inside, but it's not going to work. Hassan being pretty close to Nolisi. He had to drop out of that move there. Ish. Made the move. Got overtaken probably by just Dave. It seems like the Haas driver and the Alfa Romeo guy are battling quite heavily here, as it will be pretty soon a battle between Alfa Romeo and Haas, if Hassan can catch up with Matthew. Of course, he's got Nolisi still in between the two. Sticky trying to make a move, but doesn't seem like that was going to happen. Now down the inside, as Typerfet went a little bit deep there throughout that corner. Apologies for saying Typerfet. I meant Typerfit. I'm not calling him fat because he's American. That was just a mispronunciation. Apologies. I'm being serious, guys. I would never say something about Americans that way. I love Americans. They're always pretty nice to me. So, for some reason, I don't know why. Typerfit still being pretty close to Stiggy, as just Dave just caught the fastest lap here in Spain, a 1:19. Senna made the move on Fish there. They're still battling quite heavily with each other, but the move is going to be done before the corner was there. Senna on his medium tires. I'm going to have a quick look with the tires. It seems like Barv is on 8 lap old softs. He will not be making the end of the race. But the medium tire runners might be in the... Oh, that is why Che Oliver is a little bit faster than Dan. Because he is on mediums, but Dan is going to have longer lasting tires. So we might be able to see him getting a little bit closer to Che. He is having the DRS. Oh, that is probably because of M. Verstappen. And he's leading. He's gaining on Che Oliver here. And that might be because of those medium tires just dropping off a little bit already. Throughout the corners, he's not gaining a lot of time. It's just a little bit similar, but still 10 more laps to go, so we might be able to see 10 catch up a little bit. Typer, who is having a battle with Stiggy. And the funny thing is, Stiggy is on hards, Typerfit is on soft, so I would be understanding the fact that he will be losing a couple of tenths here on Stiggy, as 9-lap-old softs are going to be hard to work with. He will most definitely not be using them until the end of the race. Back here we've got Verstappen and Paul still having a battle. Just Dave and Senna. I think Just Dave lost his car again. 4-lap-old softs, he will not be making the end of the race on those tires, I think. It all depends on when the safety car is coming out. If there is going to be a safety car. 9 more laps to go. Dan with the fastest lap right now, 119.4. As he is gaining on Che Oliver. And this is going to be crucial, because he's got to gain half a tenth each lap to be able to gain on Che Oliver. Barver Raptor coming into the pits. Probably choosing some new tires. So he will be throwing away his race, choosing the soft tires. I mean, not really. He's not getting overtaken by a lot of guys. I mean, he is actually. He's getting dropped back all the way to P9. Cyberfit is also coming into the pits. But they will choose new soft tires, so we might be able to see them getting back those positions here in Spain, as the grid is dropping back from each other, as I'm not too sure who's overtaking who. Because we've got a couple of back markers being in the middle of the grid there. Senna, who made the overtake on Typerfit, but I do expect Typerfit to get those positions back, as he is on fresh mediums. He's not gaining time throughout that corner, so Senna is really keeping up the pace here on his 9-lap-old mediums. Typerfit doesn't have heated tires though, so honestly being pretty close to Matthew. He's just driving through these cars as they are ghosted all the way at the back of the grid. Oh my days. The Alfa Romeo guy went a little bit too deep into that corner, lost some traction, and he's gonna be dropping back one position to Nolisi right now. But still, Alfa Romeo having some good points, but also the Red Bull team probably scoring the most points during the weekend. They might be gaining a position here on the Alfa Romeo team, although both teams having some good points on the board today, as they might be getting a little bit closer to Mercedes, who is 100 points in front of Aston Martin, who are not going to be living up their expectations today, as they have got drivers in P9 and P18. But of course, Blue and Sol is not going to get any points, as he has lost connection to the session today. Barv is pretty close to Hassan here. He's got to watch out though. He is on soft tires. He might be able to make the move pretty soon. Throughout this corner, he's going to have a lot of traction. He's going to have DRS. Now down the inside, is that going to be a move done for Barver up there? It does seem like it, as he will have more traction coming into that corner. And Hassan, I mean, you can't blame him. He's on 10-lap-old hards. He's just trying to keep it consistent throughout the corners. And we're seeing 10 really catching up to Che Oliver. 3.5 seconds still remaining between the two. Matthew, who's caught up again to Nolisi. He's having the DRS. He's gonna catch up. It's not gonna be for turn 1, but it might be for turn 10. So you've got another DRS section right in front of turn 10, and then just a block pass throughout turn 10 and you are able to make the move work, like we saw do Barvaruptor with Hassan in turn 10. So Everfit making a move on DSL Senna here, as the move has been done by the American. Beautifully done. Going into turn 1, really easy corner to make a move on, as that will be move done. I mean, he has already made a little bit of a distance between the two, being on 2-lap old mediums compared to 11-lap old mediums. You're gonna be creating a gap pretty fast, and Dan, who is on 13-lap old hards, is not gonna have troubles, but I do expect Che Oliver to have some troubles. 3 seconds between the two, as he has not caught up enough to be able to get to the position again. Well, to P1. Dan, who is having some troubles throughout sector 2 and not really gaining any time throughout these corners, as I think that Che Oliver a little bit boosted his pace at the moment. He's got to gain half a tenth each lap to be able to get close to Che Oliver, as Nolisi is getting overtaken by Matthew and Barvaruptor. Going into turn 3, he lost some traction and he will be dropping back all the way to P9. Also, Hassan has made that move. So Typerfit and Hassan, who are still trying to get back to the Alfa Romeo team. Alfa Romeo, who are way up front the Haas team in the constructors, but we are in round 6, so still a lot of things can happen. I'm gonna have a quick look on how many races there's gonna be during the actual season. There's gonna be a lot. We're currently in round 6. Round 7 is Brazil, round 8 is Hungary, round 9 is Netherlands, round 10 is Belgium, round 11 is Miami, and round 12 is Abu Dhabi. So we're halfway through. You know, if we are going to be seeing Che Oliver crashing every race, we might be seeing another. Well, if the top 3 of the actual driver standings are going to be crashing every race, we might be able to see, for example, Sticky in P1 or something like that. He's keeping it consistent, although he didn't look very consistent here today. He crashed a couple of times, but he has the pace to get those positions back up. He's currently in P5. Stan is 2.7 seconds behind Che Oliver. He didn't catch half a second per lap, so Che Oliver has made the right decision to go onto the medium tires. Barvaruptor, who's pretty close to Matthew, so we might be able to see a move from his part here during the race. Tan is really living up the expectations right now, 119.4, as Che Oliver is probably struggling on those medium tires, 15-lap old mediums, and the more that we're going into the race, into the end of the race, the more we're going to be seeing him struggle. 2.7 seconds is a gap that might get closed down, but I'm not too sure if he's going to be on time. 2.7 seconds. I mean, going into sector 2, he's not really gaining any time, and that is the problem. Stiggy now making a move on Mac and Cheese before turn 1 is there. His next target is going to be Big Harv, but that is going to be a big challenge. Barvaruptor making the move down the inside of Matthew there, and it doesn't appear like Barvaruptor is still glitching, although Matthew just driving through the Aston Martin driver there, as Barvaruptor, oh, he made the move back again on Matthew. And I said his Wi-Fi was not that bad, but apparently it is still pretty bad here on the Spain track, and Dan seems to have caught up a lot of time in sector 3, so that's really the sector where he needs to gain a lot of time. Gonna have a quick look if they're already in lap 30. It does appear like it. And we're gonna have a quick look with Che Oliver if he's struggling throughout the corners, if he's losing some tire grip. He might be here though. He's going very wide, and Dan is not gonna be on time though. 3 more laps. Although if he's getting into that DRS detection point, and he's within 1 second. Sticky with the fastest lap right now, 1:19.4. So still 1 second slower than the actual lap records here around Spain. Barcelona right now with the fastest lap of 1:19.3 as he caught up again to P6. Well, he climbed up again to P6. As he got dropped back all the way to P9 or P10 after his pit stop. But he chose to go for the soft tires twice instead of going on to medium tires or hard tires. He still has to work with the soft for 3 more laps though. Stan has dropped back a little bit of time again on Che Oliver. He might be struggling on his hard tires again. Che Oliver was really looking very fast throughout. Oh, and Che Oliver has the DRS, I think. Oh no, he doesn't. Interesting. Dan might have the DRS though on the AlphaTauri driver going into Sector 2. Although, no, it's not going to be happening. It's probably Orion, isn't it? He left the track and the session quite early in the race, and now 10. He's going to have the DRS from the AlphaTauri driver, I think. So this might be the ideal moment for 10 to get... Oh, he's not going to have the DRS, unfortunately. Where's the detection point? It's not... No, he's not going to have the DRS. That's unfortunate. And both drivers having equal ERS there. Knowlessly being pretty close to Hassan. 6/10 right now, so... It's going to be there pretty soon. Because it doesn't appear like anyone is in the chat anymore. Nice. Just talking to myself real quick. Don't worry about it. I really appreciate everyone being in the stream. I like rewatching the race after. And 1.9 seconds. Still 2 more laps to go. So he's got the DRS though. He's gonna catch up a lot of positions, but so did Che Oliver. 1.8 seconds. He's got to catch up 8/10 here in lap 32, because otherwise he's not going to be making a move into turn 1 on the Mercedes driver. And I think he just came a couple of tenths short today. Then, well, it could even 1/10 each lap was the expected time he should be getting. But unfortunately, he cannot make up, well, live up the dream. As he's pushing everything right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 1.5 seconds between the two. He has the fastest second sector. So he's really pushing here through sector 3. He might be pushing even more. 1.4 seconds. He sees the Mercedes driver right in front of him. And I'm pretty sure the Mercedes driver is getting a little bit frustrated about driving on 18 lap old mediums. Then with the fastest lap again, he's really pushing, really putting everything on the risk here. Is he gonna try and just get close to Che Oliver? Risk of losing his P2. Or is he gonna get that P1 today? Or is he just going to keep it clean? That is going to be the question. Barver up there with the 3-second time penalty. That might be fatal, as we've got Matthew being 2.8 seconds behind the Aston Martin driver. That is not going to get there, guys. Unfortunate. He was looking very fast today, but Che Oliver just took the right decision going on to the medium tires. Although, he's not going to have the DRS. 5% ERS. It has to happen here in sector 3. The finish line is quite early, so they're not going to be benefiting from the DRS. He's within 1 second, but he came 1 lap short. As your race winner will be Che Oliver. Congratulations to the Mercedes driver. Coming across the line with a P1. Then we've got 10 with a P2, 119.1. He's going to catch the fastest lap, big half. Great job from him. as he is just new to the league and already getting a podium. Red Bull driver keeping it consistent, having a 12-second lead over the Alfa Romeo guy. He was coming 21 seconds short on the top two though, so he still has a lot of pace to gain as Stiggy is going to come across the line for P4. Weaving a little bit, he must be very happy to see that as he crashed a couple of times. Now we've got Mac and Cheese in P5 coming across the line. Barvaraptor in P6. He's getting overtaken by Matthew. Welcome, Shuki. Welcome. Hassan in P8. We've got Nolasi in P9. He might have lost a little bit of traction there. Typerfit trying to get past the Alpine driver again, but it didn't seem like that was going to work. Senna, who... No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just finishing off today. Senna gonna come across the line in P11. Fish and Rob in P12 and P13. So these guys are still having to prove themselves. But we might be able to see that in the second half of this season. Biggest winner of the evening is going to be Nolasi. Congratulations to you, as this is going to be your standings of today. Jay Oliver in P1, 10 in P2, with the fastest lap, and Big Harv in P3. Further, we've got Sticky, Mac and Cheese, Matthew, Barvaraptor, Hassan, Nolasi, Typerfit, Senna, Fish, Rob, Just Dave, Verstappen, Paw, Orion, and Blue and Soul. Dave, who was having an absolutely amazing race, but unfortunately he crashed at the end of the race, and that was going to be race over for the McLaren driver. So I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was an honor, but unfortunately we had that restart, which made it a little bit difficult to how do I say this? To have a good stream. You know, it's always a little bit difficult with a lobby restart, and just things are going so slow. No one to be blaming except for the EA game and just the EA cooperation, all that stuff. So yeah, apologies for that one, but I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Wait, hold up. I've got to see if I still need to commentate the elite race. So I'm not too sure if they already came across the line. Yeah, they already came across the line. So we won't be switching over to the elite race. Apologies to you. Yeah, I thank you very much for watching. This was season 5, round 6 of the F1 Power Grid race. And I will catch you guys on Thursday, as I will not be there tomorrow. This was Phoebe Thomas as your commentator. Peace out.